Glad to have you with us from Austin, Texas, DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. It's the LSU Tigers and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Here in Austin, DKR is one of the most iconic stadiums in college football. Texas Memorial Stadium, the fans, the burnt orange. You've got Bevo here on the sideline. There is so much to love every time you come to a college football game here. History in the making at DKR. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Longhorns ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a... A lot of room on that return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The run inside. It's Berry. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Well, in the last 2 plays, they've given this guy the ball, and he's done a really nice job, shown really nice vision. He's gotten what's available to him. He hasn't broken off the 60-yarder quite yet, but he is doing a nice job of putting this offense now in a very manageable 3rd down situation.
Lets it fly. He's got it down the right side. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
Well, it's the first 3rd down of the game. You can't execute it any better than that. Really nice job in protection. Good job by the QB finding the open man. Nice route, and it's an explosive play early for this offense.
Dropping back, it's Levitt. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. They're snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Lost to fire on 2nd down. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
How about that? That's already the 3rd target this guy has had on the opening drive of the game. He is a big factor for their success throwing the football. He's got to win the matchups. Even though that one goes incomplete, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got his man downfield. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. 1st half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And a lot of times the defense is focused on the middle, right? Bring more big bodies into the red zone. Don't let them run the football. Offense tries to do the opposite. Get outside. Get their speeds to the football. Had a little bit of success, but nice job by this defense.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Reads it, fires complete. Touchdown, Tigers. A great catch and run for 6.
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise on the opening drive. Nice execution. They scored a touchdown. That was big time.
Setting up for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. They got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Longhorns want to pick up the tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back.
Maybe some room here. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Hand off for Brown. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Longhorns will have it 1st and 10.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. Was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense is doing exactly what they set out to do on this 1st drive.
Give to Brown. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
It'll be 3rd and long. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Hauls it in. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. These 2 guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
A give to Brown. There's a crease. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Brown. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Guys, LSU has the lead here. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Manning from the gun on third down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got his man on the right. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. He wants to change this route. Manning to throw for it on 4th. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Running inside, it's Barry. On the move at the 30. The Bayou Bengals have been able to put on an aerial circus in recent years, but the foundation, the running game.
Yeah, don't forget about the run game. That starts everything, right? Because if you can run it, you can throw it, you can create some bounds and keep defenses off guard. But I think LSU does a really good...
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Looking for a man, it's Levin. Under fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
They'll run play action. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man on the right. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down. But wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On 4th down, looking for the completion. And the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back. He's at the top. The pick 6. He takes it in. Touchdown, Longhorn. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And he added the extra point.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point is good. On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Now on the counter. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The corners are walked up tight. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. They've got the screen set up. Oh, what a move to get room. Caught, and he's got room. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Finds his man. It's Green. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Going to the ground. Maybe a crease. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Caught near the sticks. It's Wilson. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their second. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Quarterback moving. Unloads to the wideout. Grabs it. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. The Longhorns stopped the clock for the final time, calling their 3rd timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. And the Tigers have it with a 1st and goal. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense making a play.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Tigers. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. opens up at the 23-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. To throw, Manning. Using his legs to buy some time. Rolling right and going deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half.
Well, he started rolling to his right, and because of that, it allowed the defender some time to close the distance between himself and the intended target, and his speed got him to the point, and he was able to come away with the pick.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Back to throw, it's Levitt. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication.
A shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He might want another play. Here's Arch to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Wide open downfield. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Fourth down, Manning. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Longhorns in the hurry up. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
And the Longhorns have this offense rolling.
That's a really nice-looking catch, you know, and it's shocking when you think about Texas Longhorn football. Not a lot of names jump out at you when you think about great wide receivers here, right? Yeah, Roy Williams, Jordan Shipley, not too many. This guy, though, I think has a chance to be special. This guy could go down in Texas history as one of the all-time greats.
That's caught. It Smothers. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. They'll run it. It Smothers. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And right down the middle. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football game.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too.
They stripped it out. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. Cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Here on 3rd down, you might want to protect the field goal, but you have to stay aggressive. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Snagged out of the air. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. What a ride. It's been through the first 3/4 of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Arch Madness. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. So the big turnover, the interception, setting up this turning it on. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Fires to the wideout. What a grab with one hand. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Green. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Berry. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. They feed him again. Here's a little room there. Ripping through the defense. Touchdown, Tigers! And they've moved out front here in the 4th. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
He'll try to tack on one more. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 39-yard run to the house. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Middle of the field, Coleman's got it. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Going to work in the air, it's Manning. Coleman's got it. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Longhorns want to move quickly. Might be changing the route. Arch is going to throw for it. Quickly complete. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, try to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Line getting set on second down. To throw, it's Manning. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Art's going to spin it again. got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Manning. Here comes the heat. And it's a sack.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Manning tries to pick it up on third down. Trying to get rid of it. Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play.
After that incomplete.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Manning to throw for it on 4th. Pressure coming. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And this offense does not come up big. Man, you needed that first down. And listen, the communication with this offense and the execution has left a little bit to be desired, and especially in a big moment right here when you had to have a score and you had to have the 4th down conversion.
The Longhorns stopped the clock for the final time, calling their 3rd timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. Running inside, it's Durham. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. Here's Durham one more time. He's knocked down immediately, trying to catch them napping on the run and nothing doing.
Yeah, and really good 3rd down situational defense. You know it's 3rd.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense will decline the penalty. It brings up a 4th and long. Timeout is called with just a single second left. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. And that is how we will wrap this one up. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup